How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Pentagon Challenge here on Football Manager 2020. Hope you guys are doing well. Of course, some of you may well know that it was a pretty big season this time around, and we have been streaming every game really on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Dave as a party. The link for that is of course in the description down below, and we're going to be we have been streaming during the week every afternoon, sort of from 3 or 4 p.m. But also, I'm glad to announce that I'm going to be part of the Streamer Showdown Season 3. If you guys haven't caught that before, it's an unbelievable event with some of the best Football Manager creators out there at the moment. So be sure to keep your eye on that. The first draft is at Wednesday at 7 p.m. And the main draft is on Saturday and Sunday evening at 7 p.m. as well. So be sure to check that out. So, of course, another season at Real Madrid. You guys may have seen we did have a Champions League final. So before we jump in and give a season review, I'm going to let you guys watch the highlights of that final against Barcelona. Fouled. That's got to be a booking now. You've got to have a word with him there. Oh, no booking. Alright. Come on, man. Come on. All good, Kimmy. All good. Ball in towards Martinez. Oh, it's gone down. He's gone down! This could be a penalty! He's checking the VAR and it's given penalty to Real Madrid! I should have given it to the keeper, man. Oh, I bottled it, Joe. I bottled it. Roberto Aimaz. A mixed season and with consistency from the penalty spot. Roberto Aimaz! No! How has he put it wide? He didn't even get on target. Penalty taken 15. Finishing 19. Composure 18. Bossman didn't even get it on target. On Silvino. He's having a good game, isn't he? It's a one-on-one chance now. Colado's in for Barca. Oh my word. Goes through on goal and forgets he's left the kettle on at home. He's absolutely bowled it. So half time. Barca 0. Real Madrid 0. Guys in the chat, let us know your thoughts so far. What do you reckon? Very tight at the moment. It just takes that bit of brilliance or a mistake here for a team to get a goal. It's Martinez here again for us. Good ball in. Martinez into Obi. Hadaraj, the substitute. Another searching ball. Martinez will keep it in. Got a bit of time as well. A little pass in. Maria! Yes! Fabio Maria! Fucking get in. Come on, you super sub, baby. Shit. Oh, shit, man. They've got us here. What a save. Get up! No! Fuck. Barcelona got a chance here, right footed. Oh my god, what a goal. Where's the fucking minute there, by the way? So yeah, it did end in disaster. Of course, I'm a day on now. It was last night, and I'm still not quite over it. Pretty disappointed, but the support that everyone has shown me has been unbelievable. It's so weird, for a game, and I think a lot of people felt the emotion of that because they know how hard we've worked towards this. But let me give you a season review. What else has happened this season? Let's start off with the transfers. Of course, we came into Real Madrid quite late. We came in about August. So these first three players were already signed by the club. First one, Eduardo Giorardi, who's a goalkeeper, backup goalkeeper. Not a bad option at all. Already his value is pretty favourable if I wanted to sell him on, because he does take up a foreign player rule as well, which is not ideal. Zenan Javic came in. He's a Swiss left back, not a bad left back. Bought him in from RB Leipzig for £43 million. As I said, I've said it many times before, fullbacks on this game is so hard to come across a decent fullback. So I think at £43 million, that's not a bad signing at all. Mentally, he's very good, great physicals as well. And Nicholas Salida was another player. He's only 16. They spent £2.4 million on a 16-year-old who, for me, looks bang average. Don't know what they've done there. So we started splashing the cash. Now, a lot of these are with instalments. So the first one being Kelvin Obi. With instalments, the deal was up to about 105 million. Of course, you guys will remember him on my Inter Milan side, and he was fantastic. And of course, we will be talking about him a little bit more shortly because he was an unbelievable player for us this season. Fantastic player, and what you want in a central midfielder, really. Jake Brown was a centre-back that came in from Manchester City. Someone I managed at Man City. I think we bought him in from Burnley when we were there. Again, not a bad option. He's 6'5". I really like that height in a defender, and I think off set pieces, it's very, very dangerous. So another great option to bring in. Possibly a little bit expensive, but he was a good option nonetheless. Jacobo Llorente came in January. I'll show you in a minute our right wing option. He came in really as a backup player, and I saw him straight away. He was Spanish as well, which helped a lot with homegrown rules and stuff like that. And again, up to £95 million for that one. A lot of it with additional fees. Pepin Kulemans. Now, this guy was someone that we managed at Inter. He wasn't getting a sniff at Arsenal, really, so I managed to bring him in on loan. And, I managed to bring him in. And he was an okay backup option. We'll talk about him a little bit more shortly, but a very, very good player to bring in on a loan deal as a striker as well. Players out, we brought £90 million of money into the club, but mainly I don't think I really sold any of these players. This guy may have gone for £17.5 million. I sold this guy as well, Ignacio Perez, for he's a right winger, for almost £50 million to Leeds. They're still sat in the Championship, by the way, which is ridiculous that they're spending that much money. And all the rest were loan deals, really. So we're going to go to the competitions now, and as you can see there in the middle, heartbreak, Champions League, finished runners-up. Still disappointed, but we'll talk about it a little bit more. The board wanted us to win the league. We finished second, way behind Barcelona, who of course beat us in the Champions League final as well. They got 98 points. We've got 86 points. We've got the Club World Championship coming up, which I'm not too bothered about because it's such a strange competition. The Super Cup, we did win the European Super Cup. We won that. The Spanish Cup we won, and we won the Spanish Super Cup as well. So all three of those are pretty good. I know we'll have the Spanish Super Cup probably coming up towards the start of the season as well. But pretty happy with those three wins there. But in terms of the big competition, the Champions League and the Spanish League, it's pretty disappointing. But I'll talk about that a little bit more. If we look at the league in full, you'll see that really we didn't start off too badly. We only got 4 defeats all season. We got a lot of draws, which obviously dropped us points. Draws that we shouldn't have got, probably against Vigo, Oviedo, possibly even Valencia and Bilbao. Defeats, Sevilla got the double over us, Leganes, which was a shocker, and Villarreal as well. But wins did feature. We beat Barcelona. We got a draw against Barcelona. They didn't beat us at all up until the final. We'd beaten them twice as well in the Super Cup. So it was disappointing, really. So we need to bounce back next year. We've got a lot of players that we can move on, a lot of players that we can bring in. You can see here straight away, we've got the equal most clean sheets in the league. Kelvin Obi getting most man of the matches as well. Best average rating in the league. That shows how good a player he was. I think what we need is a little bit more firepower going forward. I think that's what we lacked really, because you'll see here, our top goal scorer had just 19 goals. And I think for a team, if you want to be one of the best teams in the world, you've got to get a guy getting 25, 30 goals a season, right? So, yeah, that was pretty disappointing. The club vision isn't too bad. The board would like to congratulate me on winning my Spanish First Division Manager Month. You know, they're pleased with the win against Barcelona in the league. Of course, they're disappointed with the Champions League. They're disappointed with Imaz, who missed a penalty in the Champions League. He's going to be going. He's going to be going just purely because he's wowed me up. And for a player of those attributes, he's just not done brilliantly, to be honest. Not done brilliantly at all. So I'm moving him on. And, of course, they're disappointed with one of the defeats as well. In terms of the squad itself, selection info, of course, I was very happy with Kelvin Obi. Killemans came in, didn't actually do too well for us, to be honest. Didn't get a massive amount of game time. Did grab us one goal in the end, but didn't do too well for us. Appearance-wise, most appearances were our goalkeeper, Samuel Diaz. I know our sub-goalkeeper got a couple of games, but not a huge amount. Most goals was Imaz Morea as well, with 18 goals. I'm sure he scored in the final as well, of course. His goal per game ratio probably isn't too bad, 149 minutes per goal. So he's not too bad at all. I think if you look in all competitions in those, 132 minutes per goal really is not a bad return for a striker. So I think he'll get much more game time this year. And he's a very good player as well. Very good player in front of goal. Okay composure, decent finishing. Good physically as well. Camilo Martinez as well, our midfield man. I'll show you the tactic actually. We need to go through the tactic. He was also a great player. He's very, very good. 27 now. This should be his prime years really. Long shots at 17. That's what we want. And I think he could be a brilliant player. Those mental attributes are disgusting. So in terms of tactics, we started off with like a tiki-taka. I think I might have got rid of it now. Like a 4-2-3-1, I think. And it wasn't quite working out. So we got my main man, Friday Night FM, in a call on stream. And he says, right, we need to build a new tactic. And this is what we opted for, really. I don't know what formation you would call this. You could call it a 2-3-2-2-1. You could call it a 4-3-3. You know, you could call it a 4-1-2-3, like the game calls it there. But it was very, very powerful. I'll show you the run of fixtures that we used it in, really. I think we used it sort of bang on from the start of Feb or the start of Jan. But of course, you've got your sweeper keeper there, your two centre-backs, your half-back, which almost slots in at times as being in a back three, your two wing-backs, your advanced playmaker and Mazzala, your winger and an inside forward and a false nine. I change the false nine every now and then to a complete forward. That's something I'm going to experiment with a little bit more in the upcoming season. And of course, you can see the instructions there alongside that as well. In terms of when we started using it, I think we started using it around I think it was the Vigo game, or Zaragoza game we first used it. I think it was Vigo for sure. So as you can see here, we had a pretty good run. We did lose that odd game against Sevilla where they grabbed an early goal and just shut up shop straight away. But home games and stuff, we got 7-0 win at home to Bilbao there. We're beating teams away by three or four goals as well. We got a very, very good run of games. And as you can see here, in Champions League, it did really well. We beat Barcelona in the Super Cup final there. We beat Man City. We beat Inter, obviously lost away, but we beat them over 2 legs. We did lose to Spurs in the first leg away, but won at home. And then, of course, the last loss was against Barcelona. But at home, it's such a good tactic. This game against Villarreal, we rotated the team a lot, to be fair. But other than that, I'm very, very impressed with it. And there's areas that we can improve on and areas that we can look at, possibly strengthening the tactic. But I think that is definitely a way that we're going to look at for this season and build a team and build players and purchase players to fit around these roles. I think we can probably afford to even use wingers, like proper wingers as the wing backs, just to add that more penetration and more attacking prowess down the wings. So that is definitely something we can look at. But Overall, disappointing. Of course, it's disappointing. Not a bad season, promising signs. And I think with the money, if we bring in some money, sell off some players, bring in players that I want, next season could be the one. But yeah, still can't believe it. Still can't believe it, guys. But yeah, thanks a lot for the support. We'll be back again next week. But be sure to check me out, twitch.tv/DavidTheParty. During the week, we're going to be live 3 or 4 o'clock. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you'll get updates on when we go live. But yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll be sure to see you all very, very soon.